December. 10 days to Christmas, getting close. Okay, today I bring to you Madeleine, Maddy and Midge, Positive Thinking for Children by Cathy Domoney. A wonderful, wonderful book. A book that is as much a resource as it is a children's book to be just sat down and read and enjoyed with the children. Another great Australian author. So, what is Madeleine, Maddy and Midge? It's a book about feeling positive. It's a book about feeling negative. It's a book about feeling good about yourself. And a book about feeling sad and a little bit down. Madeleine has two secret friends, Maddy and Midge. Okay, Maddy is the happy messages. She makes Madeleine feel tall, strong, full of confidence. Midge makes Madeleine feel worried, troubled, doubts herself. She feels small, scared and alone. We all have those two little people in our head, regardless of what we call them, regardless of whether we call them anything. They're there even as adults. But as children, we tend to struggle. As adults, we learn, we grow and we learn the skills to deal with it. As children, we need those skills to be given to us. We need the thought processes of how to cope to be discussed and put into our mind. We need to be given the skills. Madeleine, Maddy and Midge is a book that could be used to empower children. Cathy Domoney has done a wonderful job of using positive descriptive words that will give children a lot of tools that they need to explain how they're feeling and also to process their own thought processes and help them beat the confusion that's going on in their mind. It's important to mention, I suppose, here that Cathy Domoney is more than a writer, I suppose you'd say. She's a primary school teacher, or was a primary school teacher. She's no longer working in the field of teaching. She's a mother. Now that, as a mother myself, I feel is important as well, because she deals with the thoughts in these children's minds, in her own children, because all of our children feel this way at one time or another. She's a counsellor and a psychotherapist, and all of this shows in Madeleine, Maddy and Midge. It shows she has a deep understanding of how children feel and what children go through, and she has the compassion and the desire to help children. Okay, so what did I love the most about Madeleine, Maddy and Midge? I suppose I love the book as a package deal. I loved the fact that I could sit down with my daughter and I could read it. We could discuss it. I'm just showing you a few of the pages. It's a bit hard to sort of get all this to go onto your computer. Yeah, so looking over it, it's beautifully illustrated. As you can see in this picture here, you can see the words going into the book itself. Wrong, rubbish, stupid, ugly, all those negative words that do go through children's heads, even go through our heads as adults. I loved the warm relationship between Madeleine and her mother. But I did wonder, as I was reading the book, that if a child didn't have that warm relationship between their own mother, would this book appeal to them, or would it slightly destroy them because they weren't finding that within their own family? But then again, used with a therapist, used with somebody whose role it is to help a child, that's could be seen as a positive to this book, because it opens up the field to the discussions of the relationship between the child and their own parents and what's happening in the child's life. So that, my comment of that should not be used as a negative point of view on this book. It was just my thoughts as I was reading it. Definitely a book that should be on all the shelves of parents, therapists, teachers, anybody who's working with children, who they're dealing with the positives and negatives in a child's mind. At the back of the book, Cathy has included, which is another great aspect of this book, ideas and points to share with your children and with the suggested activities. Again, not just for parents, but for therapists as well. Take a look, grab a copy, let me know what you think. This lends itself as a book to give to a child for Christmas, just to have a read. It lends itself as a book to give to somebody who works with children as a gift. Have a look. I want to know what you think. Catch you later.